Welcome back to another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 9. This is my second video. I did a video on Episode 5 and skipped a few weeks. I didn't realize my video was going to get so many views. I got almost 80 views. I haven't posted my link anywhere. I haven't advertised, and it's a faceless channel. So thank you guys for almost 80 views. I'm going to keep pushing forward, and we're going to see where this goes. So let's get into the episode. We start off checking in with Zell and Carly. They're at the gym working out. Zell tells Carly that he is expecting, and so that's where you see them hugging here. And then he's telling her he wants to have a baby shower and all the people that he's going to invite, including, I think he said Bambi, Kendra, Chaotic, Jessica. So you already know it's about to be a lot going on. We see Scrappy and his daughter Imani. They are at the batting cages. Imani's complaining that her mom is a little too strict on the curfew, and Scrappy says they're going to have a little family sit down. Next, we see Jessica and Shakana. They're meeting up at a farm. Jessica is fooling with a horse. She tells Shakana that the apocalypse is coming and they need to learn some survival skills. The world is coming to an end. Shakana's like, girl, what? And Jessica's like, yes, girl, the apocalypse is coming. I was on social media the other day and somebody said Jessica is very strange and she doesn't fit in with the rest of the cast and there's really no reason to be on the show for her. And I slightly agree. I like Jessica. I think she's interesting and she is very pretty. But she is very strange. She's very strange. And I guess it adds like a bit of diversity to the cast because her storyline really isn't super ghetto like a lot of the other cast members, but she's just real strange. They sit down. She tells Shakana that she has moved out of Carly's place. They're not really cool anymore. They're not really talking. And then she says a lot of awkward stuff about the guy, I guess the farmer. She asked him, how long does it take to become a farmer? He says about 7 years. It's going to take you about 7 years to learn everything that you need to know. And Jessica's like, I'm a fast learner. I learn things in 2.5 seconds. I learned how to fill in a blank in 2 hours. And then the farmer gets uncomfortable and walks away. She says, sir, I apologize. I wasn't trying to offend you or your wife. What, girl, what? You are out here with this I don't know what's going on with the dress. Y'all see the dress. She has on no undergarments. And it's really not a farming dress. And nobody actually farms in heels. So, girl, you wasn't worried about offending that man. Don't apologize now. Anyways, that's the end of that scene. Santana's performing at Baltimore Pride. He's in his element. He talks about how he's really happy that his mom is there. And then Dee is in the audience as well. Although they're not technically together, he's very happy to have his support. I personally love seeing his mom in the audience. I love the interaction that we've seen in the mother-son dynamic between the two of them on this season and how she's grown to like really accept him and love him just as he is, even though she had trouble accepting it in the past. You could tell she really loves her son. Everything seems to be going fine, and then all of a sudden some type of riot breaks out. Later, we see him on FaceTime with his mom talking about what happened at the event. Apparently, a man and a woman got into a fight. People started spraying mace, and it was a very severe form of mace that was just spreading through the crowd. He said he understands people got to defend themselves, but at the same time, with it being a pride event, he doesn't want the community to be misrepresenting themselves as reckless or dangerous. He then tells her he set up a meeting for the two of them to go to an LGBTQ home for the youth to talk about their relationship. He wants them to see what a loving mom looks like. And she's happy to go. She's happy that he sees her in that light. He says that he feels like she's grown a lot. Because as I said before, their relationship has been rocky due to him being, you know, the version of himself that he is. She did have trouble accepting it, but now she's really come to just accept him fully as he is. Young Jock is having a Father's Give Back event. We see his little friends there, Kirk, Mendici, Scrap, Chaotic, and they're talking about Kirk's issues with Jasmine. Kirk says, oh, Jasmine trying to say I'm still trying to smash. And Scrappy's like, you still trying to smash? Yeah, Scrappy, yeah, he is. And one thing I learned about a lying man, they be lying to their friends too. So, like, the friends would think they have the whole story and they really don't because the men know they're in the wrong. So, they will tell the lies to their friends too. They talk about how it looks suspicious that Kirk deleted all his messages. He's still standing by his claim that if it's negativity, he doesn't want it in his phone at all. Okay, yeah, sure. Then the conversation switches to Mendices because Jasmine said Mendices was down to her bar with no ring on. Scrappy's like, "Where's your ring?" Mendices says he lost the ring. He got mad, he took it off, and him and Yandy keep arguing, so he really is not putting any effort into looking for the ring. And I know that it's hurtful for her. I'm divorced. My ex-husband took his ring off, did not wear it for a long time, and that's really hurtful because your ring is truly like symbolic of your relationship and a commitment that you have. And y'all, men's wedding bands don't cost that much money. You could go anywhere and get you a plain wedding band for $100. Even less, a silicone wedding band off Amazon, $20. Just something to show that the commitment is there. He playing games. Santana and his mom go to the LGBTQ home, and he shares a little bit about his story. He talks about his background and how he came out on social media when he was 17, but he came out as bisexual, and he said a lot of gay people do that because it's kind of like a safe way to just dip your toe in the water and maybe not be judged as harshly for being fully gay. So he came out as bisexual. Then he said as he got a little bit older, he started experimenting with wearing more feminine clothes, and the very feminine outer appearance combined with his bad behavior, which is typical teenage behavior for a lot of kids, skipping school, doing drugs and things like that. It was too much for his mom. So when he graduated, she put him out. And he said he loves his mom, but she was the reason that he was homeless. And he feels that it's important to share his story here so that people can know, like, you really got to love your kids where they are. The founder asked Santana's mother when she knew that she was in a place to be able to fully accept him. And I loved her answer. She said that she knew because God came into her heart and told her to love her son. I love when people recognize that loving God doesn't mean that you have to be ugly towards people just because your religion says that they're maybe not doing the right thing. There's so many things in the Bible and in Christianity and religion in general that it says we're not supposed to do, and we do them anyways, but people pick and choose which sin is bigger or greater or more worse than others, instead of just loving everybody as they are. It's God's place to judge. It's our place to be Christ-like and show people positivity and love. And that's my opinion. Here we go again with Kendra and Jock. Jock has been caught in the blogs, holding hands with a woman, looking all cozy. And Kendra says that she wants a divorce. Jock's supposed backstory is that, if I have it right, it's a woman that used to work for him. She was denied entry to an event or something, or she felt like she wasn't treated properly at the event. I guess it was Jock's event. And he was holding her hand, trying to calm her down. Kendra says, I don't care who it was or what was going on. No woman should be that close to you, especially not in public where people can see you and everybody knows you have a wife, and now I'm embarrassed. Jock, again, not taking it seriously, making light of everything. Me personally, I wouldn't even believe him. I want Kendra to leave this man. I want her to divorce him. I want her to move on and find a man that will allow her to be a soft girl. She's so pretty. She's so successful. Like, why keep stressing yourself out arguing with this old man that cannot learn how to respect you? Like, girl, just move on. Scrappy, Erica, and Imani meet up to have a little family meeting. Erica's talking about how Imani is spending way too much time at her boyfriend's house. Imani says, Erica, Mom, you need to lighten up the reins a little bit. You're being a little bit too controlling as a mother. And I be at my boyfriend's house all the time because I be trying to get away from all the stuff that's going on social media. You and my daddy hanging out all the time. I don't know what y'all got going on. And Erica says, well, you don't have to worry about any of that because we're not dating. And then Scrappy is in a confessional like, I thought we were still dating. Sir, how do you not know? How do you not know if you're dating or not? Did you not clearly specify your intentions? I mean, that's probably what the issue was. So yeah, Erica said they're not dating. They're not dating. There's no item going on. And Erica says that Imani's grades were slipping a little bit, so she would not be sending her back to college with her television or her car. Imani starts crying, and she's like, dude, just give me a break. Like, I'm trying. I'm bringing my grades up. It's not fair for you to take away things that you bought for me that are important to me and, like, hold them over my head as punishment every time I do some small thing that you don't like. And I feel for Imani. I think Erica and Scrappy have done a great job raising her. She's very articulated. She very well articulated. She stands up for herself. She's very well spoken. And y'all, let the girl have her car. Why would you send her to college with no car? Let her have it. So now we're at what I thought was the baby shower, but Zell is calling it a baby mama reveal. This is where all his friends are going to find out who his baby mama is, because clearly he has not been dating a woman. So they want to see who this person is. Bambi is helping Kendra fix her outfit. Jessica is sitting next to them, and she's like, you look so good, Kendra. And leave that man and divorce him. I fell out laughing because to the people that's been asking why is Jessica on this show, this is why Jessica is on the show. She is the emotional support friend. She telling Kendra to leave Jock. She told Carly to leave that other crazy man she was with. Jessica is the emotional support women's empowerment friend, and that is why she is here. It's like, I'm just here to support my friend. Why does got to be the first thing we talk about as soon as I pull up? Girl, because you keep letting this man embarrass you. You thought people were going to ask you about it? Zell asks Kendra how she's doing. She says, well, I told him I want to get a divorce if he can't act like a married man. In the confessional, he says that he thinks Kendra can do better than Jock. Don't we all? He thinks that Jock's a good guy, but she can do better. And I think most of us agree. All of a sudden, we see an ambulance pulling up to the function, and Bambi's running over there trying to see what's going on. Zell's running to the door trying to see what's going on. Why Chaotic walk out the house talk about I passed out in the bathroom? It's my blood pressure. What kind of randomness? And then Bambi over here standing off to the side talking about, Chaotic, what happened? Are you okay? Is it my thickness? Do I need to put some different pants on? Now, Bambi, don't do that. Don't be flirting with your ex-husband friend. Chaotic said he think his illness happened for a reason. He needed to get out of there because Bambi was doing too much. They take Chaotic in the ambulance, and we see Zell doing a makeshift news report talking about somebody passed out, and his baby mama reveal is lit. The foolery. Sierra and Carly pull up a little bit later. Zell jokes when Carly walks in and says she's the baby mama, and then he announces, she getting married again. She getting engaged again for the 10th time. He said, you bitches can't even get engaged once. And then Carly and Sierra gave each other a high five, because you know what they gonna do is keep a man. They always got a man, don't they? Zell has a handful of women walk out so that the crowd can speculate on which baby mama is which, and then he asks them some questions so they can do the process of elimination, and finally they reveal that the baby mama is Bree. Now, Sierra says she know the girl, that she's from her side of town. She is a longtime client, and Shakana says she can't believe that this girl gave Zell any and got pregnant. The girls get together to chit-chat, and Zell comes over to thank everybody for being there. He said he's really happy to see the friend group together, and Sierra's like, oh, I didn't know I was part of the friend group again. Like, what happened? Then Carly starts talking about Bambi and saying that she's going to need to hire Kendra as legal representation, which Kendra immediately says, honey, conflict of interest, I cannot do it. Zell's like, what's going on? Carly says her and Bambi went over to visit Jessica at one of her properties. And you know how when you go through the gate at an apartment, it'll say like only one car per gate opening. So like one car goes through and the next car is supposed to wait and not try to run through the gate because it will close. And most of the time, the little cheaper apartments, you can just keep going because that motion sensor is not going to close if it senses a car nearby. Bambi went through the gate. She broke the gate. The gate hit her car broke the gate, and Carly got charged for fixing the gate. She'd been trying to get in touch with Bambi for paying for it, and Bambi's not trying to pay. Then they get into it about something else. Carly says Bambi tried to get with her man and that she slept with her ex. Now, Carly, did she try or did she do it? Either way, Bambi says Carly is lying, or the ex is lying, or somebody's lying, and it turns into a whole thing. Then Bambi bucks up like she's about to hit Carly. Now, I rewatched this scene over and over and over, trying to figure out, was she really finna hit Carly? Did Kendra actually restrain her? Because Kendra grabbed her arm, but I really don't think she was finna hit Carly. I think it was Like, was it staged? I don't know. Is this real? Is this fake? But I don't think Bambi was trying to hit Carly. Carly is accusing Bambi of sleeping with all these people and then has the nerve to say, I'm tired of everybody using violence. Why can't we just talk? Girl, you're being disrespectful. Now, I love the both of them, but I love Bambi a little bit better. And Carly, you need to chill because you do sound a little crazy. And that was the whole episode, y'all. Now, I can't wait for next week because it looks like it's going to be a very spicy episode. Zell and Santana are going to get into it. Yandy and Zell are going to get into it. It's going to be a whole lot of gossip, and I will be here for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a new channel, but I do plan on being consistent, and I do plan on reviewing more videos. So I'll see you guys next week.